Here's a quote for you. As long as it's a crime for us, the Indigenous, to say we're hurting, and it's not a crime to hurt us, we're never going to build the bridge. There will be no reconciliation until we fix this. Confused? Let's talk about it. Bonjour. Mishko Paganon, Quainadishnakas Mundodem. Hi, everybody. My name is Sandi Boucher. I'm Red Thunderbolt Woman of the Loon Clan, a proud member of Seine River First Nation in Treaty 3 territory in Northern Ontario. And today I just really needed to comment on this victim blaming that is happening. That everyone acknowledge it. Well, that's not true. Not everyone, but most people in Canada acknowledge the horrific treatment of Indigenous peoples, at least in history. Not as many acknowledge the present day horrific treatment. And then there's a whole bunch of people that blame us for not working, not having it together, for not being civilized. Can you hear the assimilation in that? It's like the pain is acknowledged, maybe, but when even the pain is acknowledged, the fact that that was huge and takes time and support to get over isn't. And as I said in the beginning, as long as it's a crime for us to say we're hurting, but we watch court case after court case after court case where an Indigenous life is taken and the punishment does not reflect that because the perpetrator was non-Indigenous, then we're not going to be able to build bridges. Now, I live in the city of Thunder Bay, and the Barbara Kentner story is a perfect example of this. If you're not familiar with that story, that's worth Googling, putting her name below so you spell it properly. And the full blog post that goes with this video, my blog posts are always below the video. So please read it because this is another case of judgment. Indigenous people are judged for their addictions, for their pain, for their poverty. And we're not doing a good enough job of linking it to the environment in which we're trying to grow, the oppressive environment that is Canada. I have said it 100 times, Indigenous people are trying to grow in soil doused in gasoline. That is not an excuse. That is a fact. I am living proof you can overcome it, but please do not use me as a stick to beat those that are still suffering. I had supports, I had encouragement, and I was given the time and took the time to heal. That's what's needed. But not any more of this judgment. And you know what? Action's got to start matching words. Don't, if you are non-Indigenous, if you're a non-Indigenous Canadian and you want to tell me that Indigenous lives matter, then we got to start voting for politicians that act that way and bring in policies that reflect that. And we need to do something with the justice system because that system is broken. It has never worked for Indigenous people. I know what we can do, alternative justice programs. But mainstream justice is not treating Indigenous lives as valuable as non-Indigenous. We can't reconcile as long as that's happening. You can't heal if the infliction of pain never ends. So let's do this. It's all about using your voice. It's all about who you vote for. It's about conversations in coffee shops and saying that isn't fair. I can't be the only voice. I don't believe I am. So I'm looking forward to hearing yours. Let me know your thoughts, comment below. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're not yet comfy using your voice, then do me a favor and please share mine by sharing this video. Till tomorrow, once again, we have an action-packed week of videos. I'll talk to you soon. I love you. Bye-bye.